Welcome to another episode of Hard Target Range. Let's go shooting! Today we're shooting the Bond Arms Snake Slayer 410 and 45 Colt. We're going to be shooting here on range 1 to test it out and see how it does before we head off to the hard target range. Of course, we have no frangible ammunition, so we can't go there anyways. So here we go. Let's start with some shot shells and try patterning it and seeing where those 410 shot shells hit on that cardboard. This is what we're going to use. This is not designed for a handgun. This is designed for a 410 shotgun. But that's what we got, so that's what we're using. Let's see what happens. I happen to believe, and I may believe this incorrectly, when those pellets hit that rifling, they'll just spin and spiral out and you won't get very tight groups. But maybe Mr. Holster will be corrected wrong on that. Let's see. We're going to start off by patterning this with the shot shells I showed you. We'll do it 3 different lengths. We'll do it at 7 feet, then at 14 feet, and then at 21 feet. So let's see what we get, what kind of results from 7 feet. The next shot will be at 14 feet, and I'm going to take it a little further down. It'll be underneath the freezer, and we'll see how that patterns. See, the first shot is all contained right there, with the exception of these two over here went outside, and you're looking at about a 12-inch spread. The second shot is down here, and you're looking at more of an 18-inch spread. You can see it's from here all the way over. We had some over here, which actually is more like a 20-inch spread there. We got some damage down here too. So we've gone from a 12-inch spread at 7 feet to a 20-inch spread at 14 feet. Next, we're going to shoot it at 21 feet on a new piece of cardboard. We'll see. We'll center it right on that freezer. We'll see how far it spreads at 21 feet. We got pellet marks way up here. Even one there. Over here. All the way over here. Down as low as here. So, got a 3-foot spread at 21 feet. So if you're thinking of using that for some scenario where you're going to hit the target at 21 feet without any fallout, I don't think it's going to happen. You got too big a spread. Whatever's behind that target you're shooting at is going to get hit also. Well, let's try a good cowboy load in it, in a 45 Colt, and see how accurate it is. We'll start up close and personal, because I have no faith in something I've never shot before. We'll try it back at 21 feet, see if I can hit it. Well, 2 holes in the same spot with a little Snake Slayer. I guess we can say that's fairly accurate. I'm starting to get a little cold, and I've got a little cold, so let's go back to the shop and talk about it. Well, here we are back in the shop. I'll have to apologize for my throat, but the nurse at the I don't know what you call the radiation doctor, the radiation oncologist. I don't know what she's called. The nurse that she had there had a bad cold, and she said, I shouldn't even be working today. Well, yeah, she shouldn't have, because when you have the kind of problems that cause you to go to that office, yeah, you don't need to fight a cold too, says I. But at any rate, let's endeavor to persevere as we have through this whole project. Here's the gun we're shooting today, the Bond Arms Snake Slayer Derringer. It's a stainless steel firearm, 4.25 inch barrel. It has double barrels, a Derringer, and the barrels are chambered for both a .45 Colt or a .410 shot shell. And we were shooting the .410 shot shell out there to pattern it. In this case, we were using this Estate Super Sport Competition target load, and we were using that because that's what I had. I've had this for over a decade. I bought it from my Marlin lever action .410, and they never fed through it. I even had problems chambering them in that, but we got it to work. 9-shot, half-ounce shot. And I like using a shot like that to pattern, because it gives you a better idea of the pattern. But this is showing it comes out of a barrel at 1,200 feet per second muzzle velocity. So there you go. It patterned a lot wider than a normal shotgun would. A normal shotgun with this load, I'm sure, would pattern more around 8 inches, and this was over 12. At 7 feet. When we went out to 14 feet, we had it a lot bigger. It was really more like 18 inches. And then at 21 feet, it was well beyond 3 feet, probably 3.5 feet plus. So that tells me that if I'm going to use this, I better be darn sure of what's behind it, because chances are, unless it's a really big target, I'm not going to put them all into the target at 21 feet, which isn't very far. They do make .410 shot shells designed specifically for handguns, and they probably pattern better, and there's probably some that would be better suited to the job than this, but this is what I had, and I just wanted to see how far spread it was going to spread out. I figured it would spread out a lot more than a shotgun, but I wanted to see how far it was going to be and see if there really is any useful application for it with a regular shot shell. And other than killing a snake up close and personal, probably not. You'd be close enough to the snake and shooting at the ground that it probably wouldn't be a big concern. And of course, up here we have no snakes to shoot. Yeah, we don't have any poisonous snakes up here, so there's really no application as far as that goes up here. Now going on to the other, we shot this Hornady. I'll show you that. We shot this Hornady cowboy round. And that's a 255 grain bullet that comes out at 725 feet at the muzzle. And that shot very nice, very accurate. We shot it at 21 feet, 2 shots, and there you go. That's what we had with the 2 shots. So, worked out very, very well. I'm very, very pleased with that, and that's probably a good application for this firearm around here is the .45 Colt. So, there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in this week to Hard Target Range, and I'm going to cut it short today because I'm really having problems speaking. But thanks for tuning in. Well, that ends another episode of Hard Target Range. Thanks for tuning in this week. Till next week, from Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe.